Alright, we are live. Cool. Yeah. Hello again, I'm back. And, welcome to this train wreck you're about to see unfold before you as I have not practiced this game in quite a few months. I started playing this back in like 2014, so we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna give the countdown, and then we're gonna pray this doesn't burn. So, yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. So, this is the Powerpuff Girls Defenders of Townsville. It's actually one of the funnest short speedrun games. It was based off a small, like, movie thing they made when they originally tried to reboot the Powerpuff Girls, which honestly would have been better, but they got their powers wrong. So they then went, okay, we're gonna reboot it again and make it filled with memes, and we're gonna take this game off every store you can buy it on legally to avoid brand confusion. So you can't actually buy this game anymore, but it was available on console, Steam, and Android, I believe. So yeah, that's one of the reasons the art looks so different. You can play with traditional art styles, but it's one of the most painful things on the eyes. You can also set it so it like pixelates in one of the worst ways possible. But yes, this is Metroidvania style PPG, and I hope you like pigs, because Buttercup likes talking about them quite a lot. So this is our first section. We've been split up and we have lost our powers, and we're supposed to slowly get them back. We've like had our memories taken, so we forget how to use our powers and have to reuse them by means of giant blue orb things. And all of Mojo's robots are attacking us. So as awful as it is, because it's any percent, we're not gonna save half the people we're supposed to. Or we shouldn't. If I mess something up, I might have to. But Bubbles is not gonna get touched, and the mayor is also just kind of left to rot. Buttercup and Blossom are a very callous pair. They don't care so much about the others. So I got energy blast now. I get ranged attacks. I can now shoot stuff from hands and fire shots. The music in this is actually really nice. So this game was basically developed by almost single-handedly by one person. I don't really remember his name. And then one person did the music, I think, was how it was. And like, this is actually a pretty well put together game. But it still has a few breaks. This was one of my main games back in the day, honestly. The current fastest route was one that I had actually came up with like 3 years ago or something, 2 or 3. And the fact that it's still the fastest is mind-boggling to me. Like, I swear, if you could still buy this game, it would be one of the hottest meme speed games, because it's so good. It's such a good speedrun. So, as you can kind of see, I've just been getting different power-ups and going around shooting stuff. This is the strongest weapon power-up. Every girl has their own special shockwave attack. Buttercups goes through walls. Blossoms has a ton of AoE. Oh my god, what am I doing? And Bubbles is like a 3-way ice attack that does the most damage. So we're coming up on the first boss fight. One of 2. We're halfway through the run. So we have to save Blossom, because she is actually important. Mainly just to get us to a specific save point in the game. So we just kind of run into this thing until we beat it. Swap to Blossom, at least before I get to this next room. Oh my god, it's eating my inputs. This makes us go faster. Zoom. And then we have to prep by opening this ice block, which is really important for the glitch we're gonna do. So now I have to backtrack back to the original room and get to the save point because it is the closest save point to that room we just broke the ice block in. And now we have to go get to another specific save point room. So, saving in this game's a little weird. Most of the time, there won't be enemies in a room with saves. However, there's a few exceptions, and if you get hit while you're in the middle of the save animation, you'll get knocked out of it, and it gives you a bunch of weird properties. You kind of carry your save with you into other rooms. Depending on how fast in the cycle you got hit, the longer your tick count, I guess, until it finally saves. And your tick count goes down by attacking, being hit by enemies, or going through doors. So, this is the other save room with enemies. I'm gonna try to set up this robot. These ones are mines. I want to get hit right as I go into the explosion, and then we go back and reload our save, and it puts us back here because it hasn't finished saving. And now I'm going to continue to the room where I broke the ice block, and hopefully it doesn't save in here. And it didn't, so I did the glitch right. Thank goodness, I haven't practiced. And so we wanted to save in this room, because the other issue with it is once you save in a room without a save point, because you don't have a set save area for your coordinates, it'll load you into the coordinates of whatever previous room you were in. So we're able to save in that room, go back to the previous room, and then reload our save, and it'll put us on the opposite side of the wall, because it'll be reading the coordinates from the previous area.
Alright.
And now we have some rooms where we have to clear all the enemies. It's casual,
Just
kind
drop
of
the frames because I have
Metroidvania
stream
shenanigans.
on in the background.
I'm not getting the best cycles,
Oh, nice. Okay, Titan Souls.
but I think I might have enough life to try to do this without the final save, which saves time. Yeah, I
Nope,
think I
they're
can
hearing
risk
blood sounds.
no save, as long as I'm not hit here by anything more than this one enemy. I'm gonna... Okay, cool, I got the extra health, just in case. That's kind of RNG. Kind of glad I did because I got hit. I'm going to risk the no extra save, because it wastes 6 seconds every time you save. But I do have to be careful here then. So this is the last boss. And I want to stay kind of on the upper corner, and I don't want to get hit by the missiles because they do extra damage. And I do not want to take the extra damage. So, he's going to shoot 3 orbs. Actually 4, but I never care about the 4th. And I just run up and start hitting him, and you want to stay just above center so his shots always go right under you, and that's time. So I forgot to warn you about time, that's time. And that's Powerpuff Girls Defenders of Townsville. Nice and fast. That actually felt really good for not practicing, I'm not gonna lie.
So once again, the day is saved, thanks to the who are they again?
And this is just our ending. And there's Bubbles. She's here. We saved her, of course. Why wouldn't you say Bubbles? She is fine all along. She's just hanging out, chilling. So, yeah, that's Powerpuff Girls Defenders of Townsville. I did not do horrible things with that save glitch and soft lock. Thank God.